Hey guys, it's Greg from East Coast Eyes, and today I have the Monday mashup for you guys. So a little bit of update on what happened in the last week. Of course, you know the biggest news was I released the East Coast Eyes stringing database. The link for that will be down in the description, and I'm going to put it down in the description for all the rest of the videos I do. It'll be the top link, and then the link to our website. There'll also be a link on our website. What the point of this news site is to organize my videos in a coherent manner, so you can organize them by head, and to help you guys more, better, or learn how to string your sticks better. So whole point is to teach you guys how to string so you can string for yourself, your teammates, start your own string business, whatever it is you want to do. This will really help you, and you can string sticks just like I do. And I always try and emphasize the importance of knowing how to string your own stick. So first off, a little bit of news is I'm thinking about breaking from the channel structure. I want to keep Monday Mashup and Sunday Fun Day both intact because I like doing the update and I like doing the giveaway every week. But in between, I'm thinking about getting rid of. I'll still do tutorials, theory videos, and stringers tips, but instead of doing them on a set day, I'll just do them whenever, so I don't feel, so I'm not boxed into doing them on a certain day, so I don't have to force one if there's not a good one to come up with, or I can post tutorials all the time. So let me know your thoughts on that. If you really like the current structure, I'd be happy to keep all the weekly series, but I think um, breaking from that structure a little bit will give me a little bit of freedom to do some cooler videos, like shooting videos, some more interactive videos instead of me just sitting in front of the camera. Stuff like East Coast Pies was fun, other things like that. Instead of just sitting in front of the camera, which is getting a little monotonous. I'll still do all the tutorials that I can, which I know you guys really enjoy. But I'm going to try and get into some more interesting products and more interesting videos. Also, Chris Marshall from Lacrosse Network, he was in Baltimore for the Paul Rabel Foundation gala, which was really fun. He said he got to meet Paul Rabel and hang out with him. And then the day after, he came up to hang out with myself and Mike, and we also met up with Tom from 24/7 Lax, and we went out bowling and went out to a bar out in Towson. So that was a lot of fun, hanging out with some Lax guys, especially Chris being in from Cali. So that was really cool. I had a really great weekend with him. So that was fun. So we're going to have to plan a trip out to California to meet all the Lacrosse Network guys. I think that'd be really fun. What else here? We've um, got dropped off a Lax Pro Stringer. You guys might have seen this on Lax All Stars, Lacrosse Playground, etc., etc. A bunch of places have had them, and I had one a very long time ago, way before you guys ever saw him, because this guy, Larry, is actually local, and he had dropped one off, and I gave him some suggestions. He made some changes, and here sits the current model. So I'm going to be stringing this head up with I think a pita pocket using the Lax Pro Stringer, and I'll do a full review and let you guys know what I think of it. Also, a kid from Rec that I coached dropped me off 3 Evo X's, so I'm going to try and do some video tutorials on those and live stringings and patterns, etc., etc., to help you guys out. And finally, he also dropped off an STX Superpower that I strung for him actually last spring, so the mesh is almost a year old, and you can say I was really curious to see how it held up for him in a test, and the only thing he said to me was he loves it and it's awesome. And this piece is about a year old and it still has a little bit of tackiness to it. It still looks good, still holds the pocket. Definitely still really waxy, and I ran it under my sink and it's definitely still waterproof. So I think this is just a first-hand experience and a testament to how well the mesh holds up. So I was really happy to see that. So I'll be stringing this up, and I'm going to try and shoot a couple of tutorials for you guys along the way as well. That's one thing that the string database showed me is some weaknesses that there are in my tutorials and my how-tos, some heads that I'm lacking some things for. So I'm going to try and correct those now that I can see what videos I have for what specific heads. So now we will get a little bit into telling you guys about the videos I had last week. For Tutorial Tuesday, I did a tutorial on how to marble dye a head. I'm going to try and get into more dyeing tutorials for you guys, since that's something that there's more string stuff on YouTube than there's dyeing, so I think helping you guys dye heads would be really fun as well. And then so then we had theory of midfielder pockets and heads, which is really cool. I'm going to have Mike do a special LSM episode, and I'm going to do a defense episode, a face-off episode, and a goalie episode as well. But theory for midfield pockets and heads. Then I did the release of the East Coast String database. Again, link in the description. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. Everyone that's seen it has said, it's just revolutionary. It's going to help out everyone. And then finally, Sunday Fun Day with Mike and Chris Marshall, and also a little preview of East Coast Pies. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the update. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and have a great day.